Greetings and salutations, brownies. Welcome to another episode. And today, I figured I would do the 50 random facts challenge thing. So this is going to be a little long, so I'll start off with the question of the day is to tell me a little more about yourselves, and as always, leave suggestions on what you want me to do next. So, let's jump right in. I play drums. I cry every time I watch Forrest Gump. I have a terrible, terrible fear of octopi. I cannot have any of my food touching. I don't know why. It's just, if there's like 3 different types of food on my plate, I will sit there and strategically separate them. I don't know what it is. It's probably OCD. Whatever. I am extremely flexible. Take that however you like. I can turn my feet around backwards. And no, I'm not going to do it. Maybe I'll do it in another episode, but what that basically means is that my feet can be facing behind me, and I could, like the rest of my body, is Footways. I did it one time at school without realizing it, and I freaked everybody out, teachers included. They thought I had broken my leg and called my mom. It was a whole fiasco, but it was pretty funny at the end. As much as you guys, I know you guys really think I am not a part of the Lollipop Guild. I have 2 sets of parents. When I grow up, I want to fly. So as you guys know, I'm in a chair, and there are times where I'm going so fast that I run over people's feet. And to be honest, I giggle. And then I apologize. And then I giggle again. I love horror movies. I am currently watching The Golden Girls, like an old grandma. I love going to the beach, but I really hate sand. One of my biggest dreams is to meet Superwoman, Lily Singh. Like, my friends are like, you're obsessed. I am not obsessed. I am just a fan. A really, really big fan. So before bed, I have to lock and unlock the lock to like my bedroom 3 times. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's just something I have to do. Before I wanted to do film, I wanted to be an animation engineer. And my mom took me to art classes and everything, and I actually did decent-ish. And when I mean decent, I didn't do well at all. Another fact about my dream and endeavors, I actually went to school in the beginning for like computer science, and that did not go over well. So now we are in film, and I'm in my senior year of college, and I couldn't be happier with life. I love having deep conversations with people. Deep philosophical conversations. Whether they're really philosophical is a question among itself, but I'd like to think they're philosophical. My goal is to move to LA next year, like when I graduate, hopefully by the fall of next year. That is the end goal. I would love to live by the beach. As long as I don't have to touch any sand or anything, we're good. I love college basketball. I don't know if I told you, I did work with my college's women's basketball team for 2 seasons, and it was a lot of fun. And like when they would go on away trips and I didn't go with them, I was like a backseat coach in my apartment, screaming and shouting. I am a cheap person. I will try to haggle you down to the last penny penny. It is so sad. Like, I need a new pair of sneakers, and I won't get it. Not because I don't need it, but my friends are like, you need a new pair of sneakers, Jazz. And I'm like, but I don't walk that much, so it's not like they're worn out, even though they are. I just need to suck it up and buy a new pair of sneakers. And along with being cheap, when I paid rent for the very first time for my apartment, I cried. I legit handed her the check, ran out the leasing office, and cried. I am like the Eugene Krabs from SpongeBob. It hurts my soul to give away money in a mass quantity such as that. I am slightly obsessed with Marvel Comics. When I was younger, I watched an episode of Goosebumps. I think it was The Haunted Mask, and I legit could not sleep without the lights for 2 months. Like, the Haunted Mask episode of Goosebumps traumatized me so much that I just couldn't. Like, my mom and I still talk about it today. So this camera that I'm filming on, like 2 hours after I got it, I dropped it like a klutz. Coming up with this list was a lot harder than I thought. So in a few moments back, when I said I wanted to grow up to fly, like when I grow up I want to fly, if flying doesn't work out, being a mermaid is the next best thing. And don't tell me mermaids do not exist. I watched a 2-hour documentary on the History Channel with my dad about it. If it's on the History Channel, you know it's true. The happiest part of my day, like the part of my day that puts a genuine smile on this face, is leaping into my bed. Like, I legit have the biggest grin on my face. It is just peaceful, loving bliss. Incompetent people make me angry. There are very few foods that I don't like. Eating sushi is not just eating sushi to me. Eating sushi is a passion. It is, my love for sushi and consuming it is just, can't even talk about it. Foodgasm. I named my wheelchair Stevie. And don't ask if it's a boy or a girl. I don't know. It's just named Stevie. Stevie is a unisex name. I have a lazy eye. So for all you people on my comments that like to call me a cockeyed bitch or whatever you do, we can address it now. Yes, I have a lazy eye. I am so sorry that it bothers you so much. But let's just get it out in the open. Yes, my right eye is lazy. I am sorry. Not sorry. I hate wearing socks. I hate wearing bras. Actually, clothes in general just bother me, and I don't like wearing those either. Take that how you want. The show Supernatural, you know, Sam and Dean and Castiel and Crowley, all of them. I love TV, but that is the show that I am truly emotionally invested in. Like, I think it's the longest running show that I think I still watch consistently and still equally as pumped for, what are we on, season 12, season 13, something like that. So Jared and Jensen, if you're watching, I love you. The thought of leaving a voicemail on someone's phone causes me great anxiety. Like, I will do whatever I have to do not to leave a voicemail. Even when I hear the person you were trying to reach cannot accept. I'm just like, oh, thank God. I can't even leave a message. I just hang up immediately. It is so sad. I meditate in the mornings. I don't know, meditation's a really big deal to me. I like to kind of wake up, and I'm not super religious, but I do believe in God. But I like to meditate in the morning and pray and, you know, just become one with myself, and just no matter what happens with this channel, even though I hope to make it far, no matter how far I do or don't get, I want to stay humble. So I find the best way to stay humble and true to myself is to meditate in the mornings. Despite making videos for you guys, I really don't like my picture taking. I was at that last YouTube event. Somebody's like, want to be in my vlog? I'm like, no, I don't know what it is. You would think that because I put myself out there, I would not mind, but I'm just not a picture person. I retreat, I flee. I don't know what it is. If I could be a cross between Olivia Pope and Annalise Keaton, I hope I said that right, Keaton from Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder, I would be content. Be one bad bitch, let me tell you. It'd be great. Watching an entire show on Netflix from beginning to end is considered a challenge to me. Not a bad challenge, kind of like, well, I bet you can't watch Friends. And I'm like, oh yeah, challenge accepted. I do not like Brussels sprouts. I don't like fruit at the bottom of yogurt. Anything that's not smooth, if it comes to food, drinks, if there's like a nut or like some kind of chunkiness to it, I gag. I don't know what it is. Everything just has to be smooth. Just smooth. At my current age of 24, staying in the lines when coloring is a struggle. I can't do it. I've tried, you know, those adult coloring books. I've tried one of those, couldn't color in the lines. I felt like I was a failure in life and I just crumbled. So when I was like 15, 16, I was with some friends and I put a sparkler in my mouth. That did not end well. Nothing exploded. I just burned a lot of parts around my lip. Don't ask me why. Something was really wrong with me back then. Number 49. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Just knowing that you guys watch my content and all of that just makes me so happy. So I love you guys. And the number 50 random fact about me is I am opening my T-shirt store very soon. Hopefully by mid-September, I will be opening a T-shirt store for you guys. It's gonna have things like greetings and salutations. We're gonna have a shirt, #brownies, keep calm and be a brownie. I'm gonna have a shirt that's like JB with the play button on top. I mean, you don't have to get that one because that's just kind of weird walking around with someone else's initials on your chest. Unless your initials happen to be JB. So then you can like copy and, you know, copy infringement or whatever. So yeah, those are coming really soon. I can't wait for you guys to see them and it's going to be awesome. And I think this video is long enough, so if you like it and you've stuck this far in the video, give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe because I make new videos daily. Almost. And that's where this story ends. Have a fantastic day and stay blessed. Goodbye.